Hey YouTube, it's Dragon Ruler 1131 here again, and today I'm showing you what's in my geocaching bag. I'm gonna first off starting to stay with. I'm only missing three things as of right now. Neosporin, a telescopic pen, which I'll talk about later, and as of right now, a Altoid survival kit. Beside that, everything else I have and I'm good to go. So let's just start off with the first thing that's obvious, the strap across my chest. We have my iPhone, which I do use as my GPS. I have the $10 app. For all newcomers to geocaching, I really recommend getting the $10 app. It's so worth it. And I did a few calculations real quick in my head. Found out that it's $10 for 3 months of premium membership, $30 for a whole year. You technically save $10 if you buy the $30 premium membership. The $10 you save, you could buy the app, the $10 app, and then the rest of the years, you spend $40 on 1 year and then $30 for the rest of the years that you are participating. I have this tiny little pen that actually is very comfortable to write with. For right now, this is what I'm using. I'd rather get my telescopic pen, which I'll talk about later. I'm going to first get through what is officially in my bag as of right now. Then I come down, I have this little pocket here. When I open up this pocket, I find a LED little tiny flashlight, but very powerful. I love it. It's great for night caches. Then my Bolt backup battery for my phone. As of right now, I have an iPhone 4S, but I do plan to get an iPhone 5S soon. And with the iPhone 5S, a backup charger case. So I won't really need this. It'll just be there just in case for whatever reason my phone dies. An extra pen, which I should have more pens, but for whatever reason I have a few less than I should. And a pair of tweezers. Little, nothing special tweezers. Not the greatest, but not the worst either. So that's just what's in my first few pockets. Then we come down to this area. Very big area for all the main stuff. If I come into this pocket, it's where the heavy, good, needed stuff is. First things I pull out are a telescopic mirror to get around corners when I'm on a rail cache. It helps to see quickly, just move, look, and it makes it faster to look. And then a telescopic magnet to grab those tiny bison tube caches that have magnets on them. And then also I have a little bag of marbles to trade for when I find something I want to take. Then we come to this bottom pocket. Here's where the first aid kits are. I have a little white box full of first aid stuff, band-aids, a little cream, a little pad to dry clean and whatever. Then I also have a Andy ointment for any baby rashes someone may get, and if someone touches poison ivy, Vicks and stuff. So that's kind of my first aid compartment. That's where I will be placing the Vicks for cuts to sanitize them, sanitize cuts. Since out you might run into a broken nail or a piece of wood, a splinter, something that could hurt you, maybe you get cut, whatever. You have a little bit of supply. Over here, we have a ton of gloves, because sometimes these geocaches have been there and undisturbed for so long that spiders and things have built their nests, so you want to be able to get through without having to get all scared and stuff. What's also in this pocket is cables. These cables go for the My Bolt. Since lately I've been traveling with my sister, I have a charger for her phone. But in the off chance that my phone, my Bolt dies, I can charge my Bolt. I also have a charger for my phone, obviously. And then I have a pair of headphones because just in case I'm by myself, I want to entertain myself, I can have headphones to entertain myself. So that's what's basically in this back pocket right here. And like I said, I'm missing 3 things. But for right now, I come over here and a notebook. Notebook is very important for whenever you get to a puzzle cache or something that has multiple coordinates. It's nice to have something to write down. And bug spray, very important. I live in Miami, Florida, and bug spray is like a mandatory. No matter where you are, you could be out on your front lawn and you're gonna get bit by a mosquito, especially if it's been raining a lot or very humid. So bug spray is a very big necessity when geocaching in Florida. Right there, that's all the pockets, and then we can come down to the very obvious area. If I was walking down the street and you were behind me, you'd see this automatically. I have 3 knives. Some people may ask why I have 3 knives. I have this knife, so it's a survival knife, just in case for whatever reason I get lost doing geocaches in the Everglades or something. I do have something to cut wood, cut branches, cut anything, rope. Since geocaching does support helping the environment whenever you can, picking up garbage, cutting rope if it's stuck somewhere, this does come in handy. And that's not the only thing about it, but in the back, there's a little thing you can unscrew. It is waterproof to keep your things obviously not wet. And then there's a secondary waterproof container just in case. Now this inside does have a few waterproof matches, a little plastic bag, a hook, a fishing line, and just a few basic little things. So that way, if you do get stuck out in the wilderness for whatever reason, you do have a safety, fire access, and all that good stuff. I do plan to get a flint and steel as a backup just in case for whatever reason I don't have my lighter and this doesn't work. That's the first knife. That's for like I don't know, wilderness. I need to cut through wood or something. Obviously you don't want to cut through living wood, you want to cut through dead wood so that way you don't hurt the environment. Then we come down to my next knife. This one's more of a very sharp, not very multi-tool, not meant for survival. It's just to cut things when you need it. It doesn't have a wood cutting, it's just very sharp. So it's not necessity to keep this with me, but I do just in case. You never know when you might need it and you don't have it. The saying goes, I'd rather have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. And then last but not least for right now, I have this multi-tool pocket knife with clip that I actually got from my grandfather from when I was 6. I'm 15 now. I've kept it for 9 years. Never really had a necessity to use it. Finally, I've gotten to a point where I could use it. It has a knife. I wouldn't necessarily need this knife since I have these other 2, so it's just as a keychain for right now. And just in case for whatever reason I do need it, like I said, rather need it and have it than not need it and not have it. Wait, wrong way. Sorry. Have it and not need it, then need it, then and not have it. Said that wrong. Then it has scissors and stuff, so it's nice to have, not necessary, but I have it anyways. And then I have my keychain with my keys. This is where I will explain what I said earlier about the telescopic pen. The pen is about this big, and the pen has It's nothing special, just about this big, very thin, smaller than a key, and it unscrews. It has a little keychain to hook up to your keychain. It unscrews, and it's a telescopic pen, so it extends to a very comfortable size. And it's like $10 on Amazon. I do plan on ordering it 3 or 4 days when I get the money. And then secondary, I want to build a Altoid survival kit. I feel that, like I said, I'd rather have it, not need it, than need it, not have it. If I decide to go up north to a very wilderness-heavy place, I'd rather have an Altoids tin survival kit. Just something to just in case, for whatever reason, my phone dies and I don't have a backup battery for whatever reason. I'm lost inside the wilderness. I can actually somewhat help myself to survive. I doubt I'll ever get into such a situation, but you never know. So, those are the two things I plan to get, and then Neosporin, just go down to Walgreens, buy that real quick, and it's no big deal. So for the most part, my geocaching bag is complete. And I would, if you don't know what geocaching is, and you're just looking at this video as okay, what is this? Geocaching, you can go ahead and check out my video. I will be posting it up. You can go ahead and click this annotation to see my geocaching, what is geocaching video, and you can click here to go check out my channel. I have magic tutorials, magic videos, me performing magic, and then we have what is geocaching over here. So just go check out my channel, go check out what is geocaching, and if you want, go ahead and click right here to check out my previous video that I uploaded. And for the most part, that's pretty much it. So, thanks for watching. I'm going to give you a few more seconds to go ahead and click that. I'll talk to you later, YouTube.